Can the Hoosiers stop Tonje and finally beat Wisconsin at Madison? That hasn't happened in forever. Can the Hoosiers get it done? Let's get into it.
Pretty simple. I win.
For three on the way.
Hello, guys, and welcome to Indiana Sports Connection. I am your residential anchor, Aaron. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this channel. The video from yesterday is just blowing up because people love Dane Fife. People loved what he had to say, and if you want to check out that video, check it out. But we're going to be talking about the Hoosiers today. I do have one clip of Todd Ly from Dan Dockich's show yesterday, which more and more, I think ex-Hoosiers are just coming out of the woodwork and kind of like nobody's really bashing Mike Woodson, but just talking about where we're at right now. We're all feeling it, right? We're all feeling it, and we all kind of want to see a change. But if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you for being here. This is Indiana Sports Connection. I have the giveaway on the show, and Hillbilly Monkey has a special giveaway section planned for us. Do you not?
Oh, well, yeah, you're going to see when we do the giveaway how it's going to be, alrighty?
All right, so we have that to look forward to. Hit that thumbs up button. The Hoosiers, can they finally get over the hump and beat the Wisconsin Badgers? We're going to find out. I think it would really be a great thing for this season to finally get this monkey off of our back.
Oh, yeah, well, easy for you to say.
Yeah, and especially the old timers out there that are like, you know, creeping up towards the age of 70. You remember when we never lost to Wisconsin. You know, that Bob Knight like never lost to Wisconsin from like, I think they were like 31 and 37 and 0 or something like that, if I remember that from yesterday. But hit that thumbs up button. Let's pump the video out to as many Hoosier fans as we can. And the video is brought to you by BetUS. Use my promo code Indiana125 to save 125% on your first 3 deposits, and 10% of the AdSense revenue goes to T2T.org. And in January, 10% of the AdSense revenue in January was $58. So I have a recurring, I give them, you know, the $11 every month. And so what I've been doing is just tacking that extra money onto that $11 at the end of every month. So thank you for all of you out there, because it's just a great service to give people dignity, and I really like it. Without further ado, let's get into talking about the Indiana Hoosiers. Alrighty, Hillbilly Monkey, it's gonna be, I was watching the Wisconsin-Northwestern game last night because I really wanted to see how Wisconsin plays. And this Tonje guy is tough, and he is going to be a tough guard for Miles Rice. I think this is going to be a game where, I don't know, is Leo going to start just so he can guard Tonje because he can maybe body him up and be a little bit more physical? Because Tonje, he is shooting 40% on threes, but he is an excellent driver of the basketball. I mean, against Northwestern, and I know we got Ballo in there, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for him, but he was able to drive right down into the lane against Northwestern a few times and get some shots, some bunnies right under the basket. So, you know, straight line drivers has been a problem for Indiana, but it's going to be Tonje, Max Klesbit. He cannot get hot on threes. We know that guy, and we know that guy has tore us up before. But yeah, they still have that Crowell guy, which, I mean, man, some of these guys, they really make a career. I don't know how long he's been there, but Crowell, we should be able to get him under the basket. Ballo should be able to score 20 in this game, I would think. To me, our core, is it going to be this core group? And something I want to talk about is the minutes that Ballo is playing. Right now, Ballo has played the most minutes of anybody on this team. I was looking like at our overall totals. This dude is playing a lot. Are they in line for a collapse? I mean, I do think Ballo is still fat with skinny legs, and will he be able to continue this pace? I mean, in this final year, I mean, I know he's just got this is probably it for him. Maybe he's gonna try to maybe play in the NBA. I'm sure he's gonna go on to play in Europe or something like that. But I feel like we are at the precipice right now. Like, this team could go one of two ways, really. Like, we had the Purdue game where everybody's like, well, we played hard and everything like that. The more I look at that, it's like, man, the bare minimum is playing hard. Like, no way Bob Knight would sit up there and, say, well, we played hard, so, get off my back.
This could take us till late the fucking afternoon to get this done. I'm not going to do it.
That's just not the culture we want here. So will we see them play with the same level of intensity and see those same guys, Leal, Galloway, Goody, Mbako, and Balo? Will we see those 5 guys play 35 minutes in this game and really play more connected on defense and hustle? Or will we see some type of a drop-off? That is what I'm going to be looking for in this game, because you're playing on the road in a place that you've not won. And I just feel like some of the games there have never really even been close some of the time. It's going to be tough. Wisconsin does not play the slow down style this year. Greg Gard, I don't know what got under his freaking scowling face. Greg Gard, man, this guy's got a pumpkin head, just a mean mug all the time. Because I was watching that Northwestern game last night. I'm like, damn, Gard is a mean cuss, isn't he? Old Gard, Chucky Hepburn left there, AJ Storr left there, and I think these guys left there because, look, guys do want to score points. You gotta have a fun offense. People love to watch points being scored. Tom Crean's big downfall was the defense. His final year was just atrocious. But those teams were fun to watch. They ran the floor, and on offense, we didn't look like a bogged down mess of sorts. We looked modern in that sorts, but we just couldn't defend at that time. But that's where I think Greg Gard is kind of like starting to ease up a little bit and just, if they have the opportunity to run the floor, because I think running the floor is about taking your chances. Like where you see fit, you can push it where it's available. That's it. And you got to have a point guard that really knows that. I don't think Miles Rice is able to do that yet. He goes too fast, too slow. Like he lets the game speed him up, and that is obvious. And you just don't want to see that out of your point guard. But Rice has to be a big contributor in this game. Can he guard? I would like to see him. The more I've watch him play defense, he turns his hips and runs with the guy. Move your feet. Move your feet to get in position to stop the guy sometimes before he gets into the lane. And I don't know if they trust the scouting report or not. Sometimes you don't see they're trying to push guys into the middle of the floor. If that's the plan, then that's our plan, and that's going to be our plan the rest of the year. But it's... Yikes. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting game, to say the least. Pull up those stats, Hillbilly Monkey. Let's just take a look at the stats of some of these guys. So just key in on 3-point percentage here. So Tonje shooting 41.5%. Yeah, it was Blackwell in the game I watched last night that he really tore it up. He's 35% on threes. Winter is a guy, he was playing in the game last night. I didn't see him take a lot of threes. Not the game last night, but the game I was rewatching, the Wisconsin Northwestern game. Because Winter, he's shooting 39% on three. We know how that worked in the Illinois game. When other teams have big guys that can shoot from the outside, and then they can drag Balo. And if Renew starts in this game, he's another guy. If he gets drug out to the perimeter, he is toast. He is toast. And we cannot have those two guys on the floor at the same time. But we know they're going to be out there together for some amount of time. And it's going to be detrimental to the team when that happens. Yeah, and McGee is shooting 54%. What we're going to have to guard is Tonje's driving ability and kicking the ball out to Klesmet. Their ability to run, Tonje is great at running pick and roll action with Crowell. I guess the other guy, did they have a guy named Haas on their team? I know Purdue had a guy named Haas, but did they have a big white guy named Haas on their team? There's one guy missing from there that maybe was on their team before. But Indiana, I was wrong on this. I thought they had never won at the Kohl Center, but they did win there when it opened with AJ Guyton was on the team, and I believe that's the last time Indiana won there. I think Luke Recker was on that team too. So it's been a while. I think it was that was 97 or 98. And Todd Leary, he was on the radio with Dan Dockich, and he had something maybe we all thought in our heads, but he articulated it so well. Hillbilly Monkey, roll that clip.
Yeah, I'm beyond, and I'm not gonna try to get nasty about talking about Coach Woodson. I'm beyond believing what he's saying because he lost me last year when he, at the senior day thing, when it wasn't the true fan comment. It was the satisfaction that I could see in his face and what this team had accomplished and where they're at. And I know I've had enough conversations with enough people that talk to him on a daily basis that, I mean, they were not embarrassed and disappointed with the result of last season. And when you can come out and you can say, you don't give real answers and you say, I just got to get these guys over the hump, or, whatever these cliche statements he keeps saying, like, all of a sudden I don't believe you anymore. Like, I don't trust what you're saying, because I think you're literally just trying to get through the press conference. You're not really answering the questions, and you're not answering the bigger question, which is, what are we going to do moving forward to make sure something like this doesn't happen again? And that question would never get answered. And that, to me, that's just very hard for me to follow and root.
Yeah, I mean, the look of satisfaction on his face, he's right. It's like he was holding the microphone. The true fans, right? The true fan. Like, he was so proud. Dude, like, don't be proud of stupid shit. I mean, come on. You were ranked over 100 in Ken Palm. Like, are you not looking at that? And if you're not looking at that, why are you not looking at that? Do you think the Hoosiers have a chance to get it done in this game? Hillbilly Monkey, give me your take, and then we'll do the contest winner here of the Rally House giveaway. But what do you think is going to go down in this game tonight?
Carved from the sands of the Wabash River and formed into a monkey lamp that's sold at Home Goods, it's the Hillbilly Monkey Perspective on Indiana Sports Connection.
Well, I'll tell you, after that Max Klesbit has tore us up a couple of times that we played them, I have nightmares about that guy. I can't believe how many times that the Indiana Hoosiers that just literally used to wax Wisconsin every year, because, look, these people, they drink beer for breakfast. You're telling me you can't beat them in a basketball game? I mean, these guys, they got more alcohol stores per capita, and they're some of the strangest people on earth. No offense to anybody who is from Green Bay or the Madison area there, but we should be able to beat these guys. They don't know basketball. We do. And how the heck has this happened for so long?
I know. It is just a terrible, terrible thing. I got the contest winner, the comment, and everything. And let's go to the giveaway scene. Hillbilly Monkey, take us there.
Tom's RYGLEY4282. Come on down. You have won a shirt from Rally House at Indiana Sports Connection.
Yeah, see, how does that work?
Yeah, when you enter the monkey world, then we are the same size.
Well, is that right? All right, well, this game tonight, it's on the Peacock, which I hate. And, God, I would love to see Indiana get one over on them. But my confidence is very, very low and very, very broken right now, because we've been close in these games, and we're not getting it done late games. So I don't have faith in that. I don't have faith in the system. A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Indiana Sports Connection. The Hoosiers win tonight, and until next time, stay classy out there, Hoosier fans.